Yeah, you can be the greatest, you can be the best, you can be the King Kong banging on your chest. You can beat the world, you can beat the war.
Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing a comparison on my ratchets. I've lined them all up, and breaker bars of course. Yeah, I had a request to do this, and I thought I've got enough ratchets and breaker bars and stuff, so I might as well do it. So for 1/4 inch I've got the Clark one that I just put in my last video that I got. I couldn't grease it up because I took them two out, the torque bolts, and there's like this little thing in the front, and I think that's holding it on, but I don't want to force it and break it, so I'm not sure. I'll have another look when I get a chance, but yeah, I'll get a bit out and I'll show you how fine the teeth are. Okay, let's just put it on here. Wow, this is a lot harder to do with one hand than I thought it was. One sec. Okay, so if I just do this, wow, this is actually difficult. Right, here we go. There we go. So yeah, they are pretty fine. I think it's at least 60 teeth in a 1/4 inch ratchet, which is, you got to admit, quite impressive that you can get 60 teeth in something that small. It really is incredible. Next is my Halford's professional one. Hopefully I can get this one a bit easier. Come on. Should have done this before I even started filming, but I didn't. Right, yeah, this is really fine as well. I do use this, probably over the Clark one still, but I got the Clark, A, because I needed a second ratchet, B, because I wanted one with a soft grip on it, and that's what it's got. So yeah, that's the first two 1/4 inch ones I use most. This is crap. This is what came in that toolkit over there. First 1/4 inch ratchet I bought, and as soon as I used it the first time, I thought, wow, this is worse than I thought. You can hear there, it isn't. It's decently fine, but the build quality of it is ridiculously low, and it does slip quite often when you got it on high pressure. So yeah, that's my 3 ratchets. I don't use that one at all, ever. Just these two. My little breaker bar, I've only got one 1/4 inch breaker bar. This is a Halford's professional one. Yeah, well, I don't think I've ever had to use it, but I bought it just in case. Actually, I think it came in a set with something. I'm not sure. But yeah, I've got it just in case, and I put an adapter on it for up to 3/8 sockets, and I put a 19mm on it, and I took that massive bolt off the back of my tyre from really tight. I done it up with my massive, great big 2 foot long Clark breaker bar, and I took it off with this little one. So yeah, it packs a punch, it really does. Next is this brittle screwdriver, 1/4 inch drive. Really fine. I think I told you before, but if not, I'll tell you anyway. I got it at a boot sale. Yeah, I got it in a bundle of other stuff. I think it was like 5-10 things for $150 or $250 or something. And I didn't want to buy it because when I bought it, this wasn't red. This was all black and covered in dirt and all sorts. And yeah, I cleaned it, and under there it says brittle. You might be able to just see it in the light. I'm not sure. But yeah, I use this a lot actually. I probably use it more than the 1/4 inch ratchets. It really packs a punch to it, and it's got a grippy handle and stuff. So yeah, good strong tool. I'll just put this socket back up here, and I'll get a 3/8 one out. Okay, right, so 3/8 stuff. Got a Clark ratchet that I just showed you. I did grease this one up, and I'll tell you that it is a lot nicer now. I mean, I don't know if you can hear that 'cause it's so quiet, but it's so fine. 75 teeth in this. It doesn't even sound like a ratchet. If I heard this and I wasn't looking at it, I'd probably think it was an electric gadget or something. But this is one of the best ratchets I've ever come across. I mean, I've held a snap-on one at a boot sale, and I was going to buy it, but the guy wanted like 30 quid for it. And I know that's cheap. It sounds cheap, but you know, I can do better. The guy was a dealer, and if I find somebody that's just cleared out the garage, I could get the same ratchet for £1. So I didn't buy it, but I held it, and to be honest, this feels just as good. I mean, the build quality is going to be less, of course, because it's a 20 quid ratchet new, and the snap-on ones are probably coming up for 100 quid. But yeah, for the price, that's a really good ratchet. I definitely recommend it. This one I found at a boot sale. I got it in a bundle of sockets, and I was going to chuck it away, and then I had a little go of it, and it's really fine. It feels quite modern, even though it isn't. I think it's probably 70s built. So yeah, it's got one of the twist back things, which I'll admit I'm not a fan of, but it's a quite high quality one. So it's a lot easier to turn than most others. So yeah, if you do find old ratchets second hand like this and you turn it and it feels fine, I mean, pick them up because they're always good for spares. So yeah, even if they're not branded, you know, you can't go wrong because it won't be a lot of money. Right, next, my Halford's Professional one. I've had this tool the longest out of all these because I bought this set when I was, how old was I? Probably a couple of years ago. And I upgraded the ratchets with this 3/8 and the equivalent but in 1/4 inch that I showed you. So yeah, these were the first actual professional tools I bought, and it's never slipped or anything, and I think I've greased it twice, and it's quiet, it's nice to hold, it's a nice weight, it's got a good length to hold. Push release, flick switch, it's got the same, like, the way it works is the same as a snap-on. I mean, if you look at the back of that and the back of the snap-on, there's nothing on the snap-on that's not on this. I mean, there's more teeth in the snap-on, and it might be slightly high quality material, but it's got a lifetime guarantee, so what's the point? I think this is like 20 quid as well, and the 1/4 inch I think this is 12. Oh, crap, that's not good. I think this is 12 quid. So you know, good, very good quality ratchet. This one I haven't had long, if I'm honest. I got it in. I bought a spark plug set with a brush and the sockets and stuff. Oh, I didn't show you the sockets in my update, I noticed. Yeah, 2 Halford's Professional spark sockets. And the brush, which, brush must be in my box somewhere. Yeah, and this was in the set. Good flex head ratchet. The same as these, really. But obviously a much nicer quality. No, obviously a lot longer, sorry. Same quality, a lot longer. I've greased it up, so it sounds... Oh, this is, I think I greased that a while ago. So it's gotten, it's pushed a bit of it out, like in the gaps and stuff. So this is a lot quieter, but it is the same thing underneath. So, yeah. Yeah, good. You're not really meant to use these for high torque, so I don't. But I do want to get one probably this length without the flex head. I will try and get one of them. So, yeah, that'll be the next thing. This is the crap ratchet that came in that set, and I've used it for about a month and realised how bad it was. So, you can hear that's just poor. The 1/4 one's actually probably a bit better than this crappy 3/8 one. I'll probably put that set on eBay or something for like 99p start price. I'd be happy with £1 for it, just to get it out of there. Halford's Professional sliding T-bar. I've used this for something. I can't remember what it was, but I think I needed it at an angle, something like that, to get to the bolt. I think it was just off the centre. Trying to think what it was for. It was when I was rebuilding a Honda engine anyway, I know that much, for something in there. And I forgot to, no, I put something on and I forgot to put one of the other bolts on, and I couldn't get to it with a ratchet. So I had to put that like that and get an extension on it, and I had to put, yeah, I couldn't use a ratchet because I needed more torque on it, or more pressure on it, sorry. So, no, I didn't really, I don't need this, but, you know, it was cheap enough. I think this is 8 quid. And I thought, oh, in case I ever need it, I'll buy it, and I did need it. This is my old faithful Halford's Professional breaker bar. I use this more than anything. This is my... I don't use ratchets that much, to be honest. I use breaker bars more, because you can just spin it around like that to turn the bolt, and it flexes and stuff. So I'd probably use this more than anything. I mean, it's fine. There's no scratches, dents, chips out of it. sockets have never fallen off when I've not wanted them to. Yeah, that's probably like my Thor tool, even though it's still quite new. Well, when I say new, I mean about a year and a half, but it is like Thor, that thing. Alright, on to the big 1/4 inch stuff. I've got a lot of this, so you know, it might take a while. 1/2 inch ratchet. You've seen that. I greased it up after the video, I think, and it's a lot nicer. This is my clutch one that doesn't click at all. I've shown you that, but if you haven't yet, it doesn't click, so you can just stop wherever you want. I think it's called the clutch mechanism or something, but yeah, my granddad gave me that. I don't know what make it is. It's probably Chinese, but you know, use it sometimes, not much though. This is from my big black socket set. I think it's a basic Halfords. I mean, looking at that and looking at that, I think my dad probably would have got that from Halfords, I think. But no, I don't use that because obviously I've got these two. So, but when I take the set out, I use it. This also came in the box of sockets I bought. Unknown brand. It's probably just a cheap one. It's just got chrome vanadium written on it. It's one of them horrible twist backs. Quite shoddy build quality, but I just put it in my portable toolbox. So yeah, sorry for a spare. This is my worst one. I mean, I bought this robot socket set down the boot. The socket set itself is quite new, but this I'm sure is at least 50 years old because it's not the ratchet that belongs in that set. I can't even turn it with my hands. It's so poor. So ouch. I hurt myself trying. I'm not even going to bother. But yeah, crap. My Halfords Professional 1/2 inch breaker bar. Haven't used it much, I haven't needed it. But yeah, it's alright quality. Well, no, it's great quality. It's professional stuff. Random 1/2 inch slide bar that came with the socket. Haven't used it, haven't needed it. Another old 1/2 inch breaker bar, haven't needed it. My Norbar torque wrench, you push the thing through, so I'll show you, there we go, just push that through to flick the direction across, but I can't do it with one thumb. There we go, yes I can. And finally my massive breaker bar. 2 foot long, you can't beat it. Bought it because I haven't got my ratchet gun yet. I'll probably get it when I get a car in the summer. I'll get the ratchet, air ratchet. So yeah, this is a Clark Professional lifetime guarantee. Got it in Machine Mart. I told you it's in my toolbox tool. But yeah, yeah, I thought, oh, I'll get one in case I ever do need it and stuff. So you know, you see this in Snap-on, I reckon is 200 odd quid. I haven't looked, but this is 20 quid and lifetime guarantee, so it doesn't make any difference. Any tool with a lifetime guarantee to me is worth having. So yeah, that's all my ratchets. I'm probably getting quite a collection. I want to get, what do I want to get? I want to get a 1/4 inch T-bar. Some more of these old 3/8 ratchets, because I don't know why, but I just have a thing for them. I really like them. So it'd be great if I could come across an SK one, because I'd love to have an SK ratchet. I might buy one off eBay or something, I don't know. So yeah, that's all my breaker bars and ratchets. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 ratchets and breaker bars. So I probably don't need any more, but you know, when you collect tools, you can't really stop. So I'll leave it there because this video is getting quite long, considering it's just ratchets. So any questions, put them below. If I forgot to say anything, let me know. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Shout out to Brad's Engine on my subscribers list and Giglibble on my subscribers list. Great engine repair, guys. If I made videos of engines, if I could actually get around to doing it, they'd be a lot like theirs. So they do tool stuff as well. I mean, Giglibble's got a pretty unbeatable tool set. His amount of ratchets, I think he must have about 30 of them. So yeah, he's got nice Craftsman and SKs and stuff. He's got loads of Craftsman. I think he might have a bit of a fetish for them. No offence. Yeah, and Brad's Engine, he's got a nice toolbox. I mean, he does a lot of engine work and he's got quite a lot of specialty tools that I don't. But